Okay, what's going on? We back at it again, and as you can see, we stacked to the T. But yeah, and I got my because I ain't do this correctly, so now I gotta pull over here because I ain't gonna be able to. This car gonna keep doing it. It's all hot here with these packages. It's 67 degrees outside. I am like literally. Welcome back. What's going on? All right, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, today this is our second route of the day. But man, the whole car. I'm gonna have to rearrange this because this ain't gonna do it. I'm talking about like literally. Alright, so this is what it looked like on the backside. That's what we looking at. But I gotta figure out a way to get probably at least one of these so the seatbelt thing can stop going ding, ding. I ain't gonna be able to do that for 40 minutes just on the way there alone. But see, I got all this space right here. Problem is, all these are big and bulky, and my car beep beep. You know what I'm saying? I walk around beep 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 beep, and ran off the highway by a Prius. But yeah. Okay, so boom, goal accomplished. I had to weasel my way through the other side. Got this going lower. See my river clear. Then you know what I'm saying. Yeah, locked in the. I'm not gonna get waxed in the head by a box behind me because it's locked in. And then you know what I'm saying. All that back there. You know, it's good too. All that. Look at that. Exclusive box room. Exclusive box room. Look at that. All right, so we back number 3 right now. Think I'll do it. Hold on. All right, just like that. Number 3 out the way. Buddy think he weird watching me out the window. I'm in Schaumburg. For anybody who don't know the area, but all right, on the way. All right, what's going on? We back. So we pretty much, as you can tell, mostly all the way done with the route. We tried to get another one. Well, I tried to get another one. It was like, what? I tried. I said, what time you gonna be back? What time y'all gonna be there? Excuse me. They said, what time you gonna be back? I was like, 5:30. They said, nah, just let somebody else take it. So almost done with this one. Then we're gonna just hop into something else. But we had a typical apartment. You know, all the apartments here got buzzers in the front, so you can't really walk into them. So for the most part, I just leave it at this buzzer if they don't answer. Cause it's on you. Hope nobody steal it. But yeah, here we go. Hop back in, finish it, get on down. All right, y'all. So that concludes our axle delivery route. Well, number 2 for the day. As I said before, number 3, everyone going for. But that's cool. I looked on Roadie. I'm gonna show you guys some things on screen because I want some people to know this. First and foremost, if you're looking to do a Roadie, you can pick more than one at a time. A lot of people, especially when I talk to them in person, they be like, it's just people don't seem to know you can look and get more than one at a time. Like especially if you're Roadie. For a lot of people who don't know, Roadie is for folks who are looking to save money on getting whatever item or goods they want to the next destination. So a lot of people may use it just to move couches and stuff. Those are huge. Those you can't take that in a carrier car like we got right here. But you know, say for example, if it'll cost you the movers $50 to move your baggage from point A to point B, Brody may say, "Hey, we'll do it for 35," and then give the driver like 50% of that 35. But it may not be a long trip. On average, Brody pays about $15 to $20 per hour. But if you can couple these orders, then you could be making $30, $40 an hour on roadie. A lot of times on roadie, I don't even take them unless they're coupled up. But I'm gonna show you guys some stuff on the screen and pay attention to that right there. But as for this route, yeah, we finished this one. All right, y'all. So we pulling up here at the AutoZone. I think I'm gonna park in the back, facing the street for real. Hold up, because as you can see, my light right there, this came on. It actually came on yesterday. Never mind my gas mileage. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Eyes on the prize. Don't worry about my tank being on 57 miles. Eyes on the prize. Okay. Look, my headlight popped yesterday. Like literally, as I was pulling into O'Hare to pick up two different roadies from Delta. I'm swear to you not. It said ding, 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 and the little meter went on. So I was about to change it, right? Like I said, eyes on the prize. Don't worry about my car being junky right here. Eyes on the prize. I've been on the road all day. That's not trash right there. That is a bag. That is in my bag. That's trash on top of it. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about my glove. Don't worry about the receipt paper and all this extra stuff. But more of the story, I thought I had a headlight from the time I had to change my last light, and no, I had a tail light. So not a headlight, I had tail light. So I'm about to change my headlight because knowing how to do your own car work can save you a lot of money. I've been doing this for a lot of years now. It can save you a whole lot of money in the long run, because think about this. That headlight for me is $70 when I take it to the dealership. Changing it myself is the price that you about to see inside AutoZone, and I'm gonna get two of them. That's right, two. Don't worry about the ash. Keep in mind, last time around, I got two of them, and I actually end up using both of them still. But we're about to get an LED headlight, and you about to watch me change it. All right, so know your vehicle. On some cars, I know for a fact you got to move certain pieces to get the headlight out, especially the low beam. Mine, thank God, ain't that difficult. So I'm just gonna pop this out right here and change it. It ended up being like 45. I don't know the lube. The lube. It ended up being like 45, 46 to get it done. Well, to get the headlight, like these themselves. And she had the lady at the register make sure I was good. So I was about to get the other ones because I thought they had the singles, but it wasn't H7. So I was really gonna do myself in by not grabbing the H7s. So I'm finna get this switched out and then show y'all piece by piece how to get it done. This right here at the dealership, like I said, would have been at least a $70 job. I did pay for two of them for $40, well $50 technically, but yeah, it's a little better than, you know what I'm saying, going to the dealership and only paying for one for $7. All right, so actually trying to be a show off, I showed you this one right here with the Canada lady. When I took these back in there, talking about I got the wrong one, she pointed out. She's like, "Nah, bro, you took out your high beams." So yeah, now I'm back doing the low beams. And this car's a little tricky because you got this right there. I'm not gonna refill nothing, but I'm gonna put this in and then. All right, and just so everybody know, I'm in the Midway region right now. I like to do stuff around airports because it's actually busy. Airports and downtowns are almost guarantees every time. Unless somebody needs packages delivered, they'll go to the suburbs because they're going to need it every time. Don't deliver packages in the hood. It's not smart. But we got the scooter right here, as you can see. It's number 1 out of 12. All right, so when you move these around, after it's been activated, like you got the move approved and everything like that, first thing you're gonna do before you even do that is scan this right here. Keep all these. I don't know, I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't take pictures of everyone, but the ones you feel like you may have an issue with, take a picture of the scan code. So if you have to contact support, you know exactly what scooter number you're dealing with. Sometimes it's a number on the bottom too that you may or may not see, but make sure you're able to tell support what scooter you're dealing with. And then once it's active, like you got it, you can relocate it or take it to the warehouse. You're gonna see this right here. But they'll leave it for you to ride it, make your little fun time while you bringing it back to whatever you delivering it in. So like with these scooters, one thing you definitely want to keep in mind too, because these scooters be like on some dirty jobs type of stuff. Like you don't know what the scooter gonna have on the bottom of it. I saw one time, man, I put it back in my car, and I swear to you not, it smelled like doo-doo, like for the whole ride. So Scooters, man, just be careful. You never know like what you're gonna get out of that. So just really be careful. It really be on some dirty job stuff. Yeah, just like that. That's what you want to see when you pull up on a scooter. Right there, nice in place. I don't like the ones that be coming with the basket in the back because I can't fit a bunch of those in my car. Obviously, because you know y'all seen my car kind of tiny. But we gonna hop out, pop the trunk. You know what I'm saying? We already know. I already know we on. All right, so that set of scooters actually took me 17 minutes to deploy, not because I was slow unloading it, because my phone cellular service is with T-Mobile. And if you don't know anything about T-Mobile, especially when it's in a congested area of heavy T-Mobile users, and you can tell too by the way you go through and the way your service acts. I have the Magenta Max Plus plan, and T-Mobile is horrible. T-Mobile is only affordable and it's reliable until you actually need it. Getting reliable phone cellular service, doing any type of gig economy, doing whatever if you work for yourself, it's essential. It's extremely essential. It's got me stuttering because T-Mobile only works when you don't need it. So probably going back to Verizon on that note. All right, so this right here is the primary reason I don't come to the Ubers that have the Uber scooters that have dead batteries, and or like you can see that the Wi-Fi is not connected because it's a regular scooter. I don't know what the hell they got going on down here, but you know what I'm saying. Obviously, it's somebody personal transportation, which is not that bright because I would think you would want your transportation charged. So whenever you come back here in the morning, you got something to actually ride. But you know what I'm saying. Obviously, this might be some little kid or something. Personalized scooter. It's dumb. But yeah, that's the primary reason I don't come to ones like that.